Kentucky Ridge. So when I put everything back together the other day, put the intake manifold back on, replaced the gasket, of course. I replaced the valve cover gasket. Got the fuel injectors cleaned out. Ended up replacing the front one. When I got everything put back together and fired it up, this thing was running super rich, blowing a ton of blue smoke and smelling like burnt oil. So I shut it off and checked the dipstick, and the oil looked pretty thin, which it's still not sure if you can tell or not. But it smells straight up like gas. So the initial problem with this truck was that it kept stalling out. It would run for a little while and then it would stall out and sit there for about 5 minutes. It'd start back. So it's like it's getting flooded. And when I tested the fuel injectors, one of them was stuck wide open. So I'm thinking that too much gas got past the valves and stuff and got mixed in with the oil. So initially I thought it was the fuel pressure regulator, because they say the diaphragms on these go bad. And since I ended up taking everything back apart to recheck my work, I figured I'd go ahead and just replace this fuel pressure regulator. Here's the old one. Got the new one in the other day, but when I went to put this on today, the way it came, the only thing that came as far as gaskets or rubber was this piece right here, which is this piece. So it's like broken half. This piece right here. And there's an O-ring on the existing one, and the new one didn't have one on it at all. So I tried to take this one off to reuse it, and as you can see, it's broke. So I went back up to advanced, and they can you know, get me a replacement. It won't be there till Tuesday. Today's Saturday. So I was like, well, do y'all have any O-rings? And they had like an assortment pack. So I am going to use the one that was closest. It's going to be a little bit thicker. It should create a really good seal though. And just reusing this gasket off of the old part. So we're going to give this a shot. Get that screwed back in and seated down in there. And then we'll start bolting everything back up. Once I get everything bolted back up, I'll fire it up and show y'all what it's doing as far as the smoke and everything. And then going to change the oil and filter. And fingers crossed that that's what's causing all the smoking. So hopefully that'll be the last thing, and we can get this thing running and stay running and run halfway decent.
Welcome back to this old Kentucky Ridge.